Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. Our next guest, I assume this is a very busy time of the year with him, with all these award shows going on and everything else.
Absolutely.
Of course, the Oscars coming up.
And celebrity hairstylist Peter Lamas has done the hair of some of the most iconic women in Hollywood. How are you, Peter?
I am just fine. Happy to be here.
Thanks
Thank you.
for coming
Is this a
today.
crazy time of year for you? I would assume that you get a lot of phone calls.
It is a very crazy, busy time. Yes, getting phone calls, giving advice. I can't do everyone, but I do suggest many.
So what are we going to see for the trends coming up on the red carpet for the Oscars this year? Is there a big, are we updos? Are we down? Is it messy? Is it made?
Better be better than the Golden Globes Award, which was so boring, so plain, so simple.
So boring.
Oh my God, it's more glamorous. Yes, it will be more sophisticated glamour. That's
Does
what I'm
that often
predicting.
happen? I mean, you have that first award show and people don't quite get it right, and then the reaction is the Oscars,
The
right?
Oscars. That's the prime category here. And it's going to be sophisticated glamour, and I've been talking to a lot of people trying to change the mode from the Golden Globe to bring back some pizzazz to.
Well, you've been part of the industry for so long. It must be fascinating for you to watch this and be able to have all this experience in your background and sort of watch things and homages happen in hairstyles and everything as you go as well.
I'm a dinosaur. I go way back.
That's not
I've
what I
seen
meant.
It all.
But
Now
it
tell
really
us
is-
about your connection to Mia Farrow and her iconic cut and what you were doing at that time and how it influenced you.
So much of what's happening today with the new looks, those pixie looks that you see so much due to the Janet Jackson and the Katie Holmes cutting their hair off. Janet for the Color Women movie that she did, I forget the title. It set a trend, and now that Mia Farrow pixie look is coming back heavy duty. I've done so many of them.
Carrie Mulligan, we actually have a photo
isn't she
of her.
adorable?
Yeah, and you did this cut for her, the short little one. It's an interesting cut because to me, as soon as I see a girl that does this, it feels confidence to me. You know, like
it feels confidence. You do have to have the features for it. Not everyone can wear the look, and I would talk them out of it if they were not suitable for it.
Do you have to do that a lot? Because a lot of people, when they go through changes in life, their first instinct is to cut their hair off, and it might be, if you're
Sometimes
me,
for the
the
wrong
worst
reasons.
thing possible.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn him!
Maybe you can tell us how you consult a celebrity. For example, Whitney Houston. You've gotten a call from her.
And we'll be meeting soon.
Tell us how that works when a celebrity like Whitney Houston calls you and what you'll do in the process.
Number one,
her.
I want to know what the changes for. In her case, she's doing a new movie. She's launching a whole new transformation career-wise. She wants a particular look that will be according to the subject matter, which I am not aware of. I'm not privileged yet until I sit down with her. It's a well-kept secret. And so according to what I am facing, I will advise her on what to do with her look. Sometimes I used to do Diana Ross's hair for many years.
Oh my gosh,
she
she has
couldn't
the
grow
best
her
hair
hair. I was the first one to add extensions to her
Really?
to give her that big look
kidding
because
me.
she couldn't grow her hair. I met her in 1972.
And nobody was doing extensions then.
No. At that time, I gave her this incredible, I call it the Josephine Baker look, which was not the afro that was being worn, but very tight and close and wavy. She went bonkers. She got her face on the cover of Vogue because of it, but in growing her hair, because she couldn't grow it long, she says it would break after a certain point of length.
Now every woman wants to
And
grow their
added
hair long,
extensions.
and what is your advice for people to get their hair in healthy conditions?
Use my products.
Yes.
Use my
Now,
products. They
your
are
products,
awesome for that.
They are different.
They are certified organic. They're driven in a professional way to perform and to deliver the results, and they're well thought out in the way the ingredients are used to stimulate hair growth, to strengthen hair, to encourage hair. One of the greatest beauty bloggers back home in the States wrote about us because she couldn't grow her hair longer than her ears, and she did a 9-month event using the Chinese regenerating system that we have here, and her hair is now down to the shoulders. I mean, this is just amazing.
Now, we've probably caught the
And she
attention of
showed-
a lot of men, too, with the fact that
this.
this can stimulate hair growth. Does it work on men?
It works on men. 24, the show, Kiefer Sutherland swears by that. His hair is growing back because of these products. It was used in the show. We have a letter of confirmation to prove it. I'm not just saying this to impress people. And it works. It's one of those natural products that is better than minoxidil and Rogaine
what did
for
you say?
men and women.
3,000 years of research, right?
3,000 years of documented history. And we did it. We did a fantastic job in putting it together, and it works, and it stimulates good. That's why I keep at 66, I have hair. And this is
You
one
got
of
a
the
lot of
reasons.
hair.
Start dumping stuff all over my head.
I really mean it.
Here, Mike.
Thank you.
Help there.
Ta-da!
Baldness runs in my family, and 7 years ago when I designed this, I said, I ain't going in that direction. I was already losing it, and it came back with a vengeance.
With a vengeance. I
What's
like
the
that.
what's the other line behind
The
the
other
rice?
line is the natural line that's used in a lot of the sets, the closer. I mean, I can name so many sets that are using our products now for just good,
Healthy hair.
shampoos that also stimulate hair growth. Nothing like this, but it's a quality that you get from the avocado oil, from the rice. We were just commenting prior to coming on, The Fighter, my favorite movie of the year.
Yeah.
And so many of the celebrities, stars that are in that film are addicted now to this line.
Now, when looking at your website, you, of course, living in Hollywood, you brush shoulders with a lot of celebrities.
Constantly.
Justin Bieber being one of them. He
Yes.
has the most iconic hair of a teenager.
He
Every
does.
kid wants his hair cut. What do you think of his hair?
Number one, he doesn't like hair products. And why he chose ours is because they're so clean and so healthy, and it doesn't leave a film on his hair. He says,
just
I
likes to
like
do
to
that-
touch
that
my hair,
fling."
and I don't want to touch it if I feel there's product on it.
Crunchy. Well, Justin Bieber
Yes.
better not touch my hair.
Oh, no, he's a big fan of ours.
That's so funny.
And what are you doing in town, Peter?
And I'm going to be at the Health and Wellness Show this whole weekend. I hope people come by and see me. I have a lot of
lot of
advice to
stories.
share with everybody. And no, really, if people want advice, that's what I'm there for, to provide all these years of documented history, in my case, to provide them with
You know,
good
it's
advice.
amazing when you think about it and you go through all these celebrities, whether the ones you're working with now or before, the situational styling that goes into it as well, where they are in their life, what they're doing, what their plans are, and how much that goes into what their hairstyle is going to be.
It is. Each one has its own unique challenge.
Yeah.
And you'd be surprised. I mean, we were talking also about Jacqueline Kennedy on Asses. I did her hair for a number of years, and now her movie's coming out with Katie Holmes. And hopefully, I've heard all these
people
other
are gonna
shows,
ask you all the
they
time,
want to know
did they
how
get the hair
authentic it
right?
was. Did they get the hair right? Is she really portraying her correctly? But here's one lady that had very baby fine hair. She's very challenging and difficult.
How
So-
did you get her hair to do
Oh
that?
my God!
'Cause she always had the best.
Set it in pencil-sized rods, and then backcombed it and created the look bouffant that she was so
But it
well known
looks
for.
so natural
It looks so
and
natural. but-
elegant.
yes, but she had people like myself daily working
How many
on her.
hours would it take you to do that?
It would take several hours. It really does. I mean, she had a salon in her apartment. I would go to her apartment so often to do her hair because she didn't want to be stared at
Yeah.
salons,
So you go
especially
to
where
her
I
place.
work.
Well,
yeah.
Peter, thank you so much. Peter's
You're
going to be
welcome.
appearing at the 19th Annual Wellness Show at the Vancouver Trade and Convention Center. That's where you can find out about all the products. You can also, yes, Mike, grow your hair with that. You can enter to win Peter Lamas' hair product by emailing us. There might be a couple things missing that have to do with growing hair. To email us at urbanrush@shaw.ca. No, it really works, Mike. Do it.
Oh, and it helps relieve flaking and itching.
Please pick my brain. I'm here.
PeterLamas.com is the website. We're going to take a quick